Hi everyone, Happy New Year. It is that time of year where hopefully we've got a bit of a moment to breathe and to look to some of our first principles, some of our sources of inspiration, to our organisational vision for a community free from the harms of addiction and mental illness, to our mission, which is twofold, to ensure that people living with mental illness and addiction get all the support they want and need in an environment of welcome and hope, and also to provide truly integrated care, maximising each person's resilience and self-agency. And as well as those official things, and including our strategic plan where we're looking at operational readiness and integration, integrated service design, government partnerships, other major partnerships, and culture and engagement. We can also look at some of those, as I said before, sources of inspiration. And one of those people, for many of us at First Step, is the great Dr. Gabor Mate, Hungarian-Canadian physician. A great quote from Gabor is that addictions represent, in their onset, the defences of an organism against the suffering it does not know how to endure. It's a ripper, I'm going to repeat it. Addictions represent, in their onset, the defences of an organism against the suffering it does not know how to endure. Which really helps you rethink what addiction is all about and how we should treat it. And one of the things that we so strongly aim for here at First Step, and it's there in our mission, is to provide that welcoming environment. And there's another fabulous quote from the French mystic Simone Weil, which I think provides another fresh perspective, which is that attention is the purest form of love. And I think we all know that at First Step, as a first principle, that when someone comes through the front door and you give them your attention, that is truly the greatest gift you can give them in that moment. And that's when you establish trust and you establish connection, or you mess it up and you don't. Another aspect of the way we do things here that we're really focusing on this year, it's a great strength of the organisation, but we want to get better at it too, build it into our training, codify it, and indeed help the sector to understand what this principle is all about, and it relates to our work with the integrated care pilot and the comprehensive continuous integrated system of care that you might have heard me talk about. And that is the notion of co-occurring competence. So co-occurring competence exists in an organisation that acknowledges the co-occurring needs of its clients. So as you all know, we work with what you might describe as a fairly complex cohort. These are people who have often long trauma histories and have mental health treatment needs, and they have addiction treatment needs. They may well have legal treatment needs, general medical treatment needs, housing needs, other needs. So the ability of our team to help them with those co-occurring needs is called co-occurring competence. It has several key elements. And one is that from top to bottom, in a hierarchical sense, from the board and at every level of management and right across the organisation, we endorse that understanding that we are going to do our best to address those co-occurring needs. Then, of course, we need a multidisciplinary team. As you all know, we have at First Step with lawyers and doctors and psychologists and psychiatrists and mental health nurses and psychosocial workers. It's not just enough to have all those people in the same building, though. You need all those people to understand each other's disciplines so that they can be on the lookout for those needs, so that in assessment and triage, we can identify when we do need to expand the team. And we need to understand each disciplines enough so that we can truly collaborate and do fabulous integrated teamwork to the maximum benefit of our clients. That's co-occurring competence. I think it's probably relevant in any area of work, any complex area of work, and I hope that little overview might be an interesting thing for you to think about. So watch us as we apply our vision and our mission and our passion and our principles and our inspirations to the year 2023. We will endeavour to provide our clients with all the help they want and need from one team in one place in an environment of welcome and hope. Thanks for supporting.